Thank you for subscribing to our channel. Today is Wednesday, April 21, 2021. CNN report. One killed in a shooting at a Wawa convenience store in Pennsylvania. The suspect is dead after a self-inflicted gunshot wound, DA says. A man was killed and the suspect later took his own life following a shooting outside a Wawa convenience store and gas station in Upper Macungie Township, Pennsylvania, on Wednesday. According to Lehigh County District Attorney James Martin, the incident began around 12 minutes to 5 a.m. when a man driving a white Toyota Corolla fired at a woman who was driving on Route 22 near Cedar Crest Boulevard, Martin said at a news conference Wednesday.
Fox report. Columbus police shooting 911 caller said someone trying to stab us before officer killed knife-swinging teen. A 911 caller alerted police that someone was trying to stab us, before the fatal officer-involved shooting of 16-year-old Makia Bryant, who appeared to attack two other females with a knife on Tuesday. Police released new information about the case on Wednesday, including two 911 calls, the body-worn camera footage of three officers who responded to the call and the identity of the officer who pulled the trigger.
CNN report. Nervous about socializing in the office again. Here's how to break the ice. The idea of returning to the office can conjure up a lot of emotions. Fear. Excitement. Nervousness. Anticipation. Ambivalence. And whether employees will be returning to the office full-time, a few days a week or periodically throughout the year. It's going to be an adjustment to get back into the flow of office life and socialize face-to-face again, particularly if social distancing and safety measures are still in place.
BBC report. Italian hospital employee accused of skipping work for 15 years. The man is alleged to have stopped turning up to work at the Ciaccio Hospital in the city of Catanzaro, Calabria, in 2005. He is now being investigated for fraud, extortion and abuse of office. Italian news agency ANSA reports. He was reportedly paid €538,000, £464,000, in total over the years he is thought not to have been working. 6 managers at the hospital are also being investigated in connection with the alleged absenteeism.
BBC report. Man on trial in Madrid, Spain, for killing and eating his mother. Alberto Sanchez Gomez was arrested in 2019 after police went to the home of his 66-year-old mother following concerns from a friend. Police said they found body parts scattered around the apartment, some kept in plastic containers. The defendant has told the court he does not remember dismembering and eating his mother. He is reported to have been suffering from a personality disorder as well as a drug habit prior to his arrest.
Deutsche Welle report. Australia nixes 2 Belt and Road deals with China. Australian Foreign Minister Marise Payne overruled officials in Victoria on Wednesday, cancelling 2 deals the state made in 2018 and 2019 as part of China's vast infrastructure project known as the Belt and Road Initiative. Payne said the memorandums of understanding were inconsistent with Australia's foreign policy or adverse to our foreign relations. In response, the Chinese embassy in Canberra warned of further damage to bilateral relations after multiple trade rows between the countries on topics ranging from wine to telecoms and as a result of the government's rival bids to influence Pacific Island nations.
Fox report. Minnesota U.S. Attorney's Office says National Guard shooting suspect could face additional charges. Additional charges could be brought against Minnesota National Guard shooting suspect Andrew Thomas once an indictment is filed, Fox News has learned. A spokesperson for the Minnesota U.S. Attorney's Office told Fox News that when a defendant is charged via a criminal complaint, it typically signals that an indictment will be filed within the next 30 days. Depending on the evidence, an indictment could contain additional charges, the spokesperson said.
CNN report. Queen thanks well-wishers as she spends her first birthday without Prince Philip. Queen Elizabeth II is marking her 95th birthday in a low-key fashion at Windsor Castle, just days after the funeral of Prince Philip, her husband of 73 years. This is the British monarch's second birthday since the onset of the coronavirus pandemic. Born in London on April 21, 1926, Britain's longest-reigning sovereign usually celebrates her birthday privately, but the occasion is marked publicly with gun salutes in Hyde Park. Windsor Great Park and at the Tower of London.
Al Jazeera report. U.S. Commission. Put India, Russia on religious freedom blacklist. An independent United States Commission has called for India, Russia, Vietnam and Syria to be added to a State Department blacklist on religious freedom. The U.S. Commission on International Religious Freedom, an independent government panel that gives recommendations to presidential administrations and Congress, said the 4 countries should be designated as Countries of Particular Concern, CPC, on the State Department list, which currently includes Myanmar, China, Eritrea, Iran, Nigeria, North Korea, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Tajikistan, and Turkmenistan.
Al Jazeera report. COVID vaccine scarcity and fake doses hamper efforts in Americas. Amid a scramble to secure enough coronavirus vaccines in the Americas, there are reports of fake doses proliferating on the black market in several countries in the region. The Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, said on Wednesday. We have received some information from Mexico, Argentina and Brazil that some doses have been offered through social media. Illegal markets offering vaccines that probably are falsified. Jarbas Barbosa, assistant director of PAHO, said during a weekly news conference.
BBC report. Pakistan hotel bomb. Deadly blast hits luxury venue in Kedah. The Chinese ambassador to Pakistan is suspected to have been the target of the attack in the car park of the Serena Hotel, correspondents say. He is understood to be in Kedah, the capital of Baluchistan province near the Afghan border, but was not present at the scene at the time. The Pakistani Taliban have claimed responsibility, without giving details. In recent months, the group, and other militants organizations, have stepped up attacks in tribal areas near the border with Afghanistan.
Deutsche Welle report. To no surprise, Bashar Assad runs for re-election in Syria. As of Wednesday, 3 days have passed since Hamouda Sabig, the Speaker of Syria's parliament, announced the date of the presidential election as May 26. After the official call, 2 men, Abdullah Salom Abdullah and Mohammed Fariz Yassin Raju, as well as Fatin Ali Nahar, a 50-year-old lawyer and the first female presidential candidate in Syria's history, joined the list of candidates. On Wednesday, Mohamed Nadim Shaban and Mohamed Muwafaq Sawan announced their runs, as did the country's current president, Bashar al-Assad.
CNN report. Apple's iOS 14.5 update lands next week, including new emojis, big privacy changes. Apple unveiled a slew of new products at its annual spring launch on Tuesday, but waited until after the event to announce big changes coming to software for iPhones and iPads next week. The company said in a press release that it will roll out its much-anticipated iOS 14.5 software but didn't specify which day. It'll feature the ability to unlock your device without taking off a mask when using an Apple Watch, a major data privacy change and new emoji, including a less graphic syringe amid the global COVID-19 vaccine rollout.
Deutsche Welle report. Greensill suspect's home searched in Germany. Prosecutors in Bremen, the seat of Greensill Bank, which is now undergoing court-ordered insolvency proceedings, disclosed on Wednesday that the homes of 5 people had been searched. The searches, which took place on Tuesday, were conducted in the neighboring state of Lower Saxony and in Munich on suspicion of accounting fraud, a Bremen prosecutor's office spokesman told the German DPA news agency.
Al Jazeera report. Pay your mother. Oligarch's son ordered to shell out $100 million in UK. The son at the centre of the UK's largest divorce lost a London court ruling over his role in hiding assets from his mother, with a judge calling him a dishonest individual who will do anything to assist his father. Timur Akhmedov worked with his billionaire father, Farhad Akhmedov, to do all he could to stop his mother from obtaining a £450 million, $627 million, court-approved divorce payout, Judge Gwyneth Knowles said in a ruling Wednesday.
Thank you for watching 5 p.m. recap. To be notified, you can subscribe our channel and activate the bell.